Hey, morning guys. How are you guys doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing good? This microphone drives me crazy. Anyway, so our next video for today is Elijah Kyle. You guys know I love Elijah's music. I really do. The one frustrating thing about him is like he'll release a song every single day. And so I can't keep up with him. I listen to them, but I can't keep up with reacting to them all. So bad for you, good for me. The song we're doing today is his most recent song, I believe, unless he's dropped one in the last day or so. It is Moment. Let's get it. Quickly, I'm going to start it again, but you guys know I've said it many times before that one of the things I love about Elijah is his unique beats that he uses. It's also one of the things I love about NF, but I love it about Elijah is that he doesn't use like traditional trap beats, any of that type of garbage. He uses like real music.
Yeah, same position in and out of states. Happiness is such a foreign place. They so much different than I expected. You might hate the music, but you must respect it. All the hours writing and my time invested. Now the play's doubled, but I must address that. There are many times nobody heard the message. Had me second guessing if my life direction should rely on the music. I thought about quitting, like maybe the story was meant to be finished. I'm stupid for thinking my talent was different. I'll get a degree just to fit in the system. I walked into class, sat at a desk, put on my headphones and drifted away. I should be taking a test, but my only thought was to get in the booth to betray. The burning feeling in my chest, the reason my draw's different from the rest. The place where I sink deep into the depths of my mind, so lost that I had to reset. Forget all the past, forget all the stress. I'm lucky to be here, another breath. Some people will judge and never accept that maybe this moment is right in my grasp. Give me a second to breathe, gather my thoughts. Genuine people are so far gone. Nice God till you piss me off. There's a certain line you never want to cross. I've given enough chances, done playing games. Many people leave, but the pressure stays. If you hate the kid, but you press play. Every time I drop, your fan is crazy. Watch a string.
Okay. I find it interesting that him and Echo are kind of talking about the same thing, which is this feeling of, just, this negativity that kind of comes at them to the point where they almost want to give up, but the music keeps calling to them. The drive, the dream keeps coming to them, and so they ultimately keep doing it, but the negativity is just so much, and the hate comes. The negativity keeps coming to them, and you say that you hate what they say. You say they're not good enough. You say this, that, as Echo said, Twitter's garbage. You eat the garbage. And Elijah's pretty much saying the same thing. But if you hate me so much, why do you keep pressing play? Why do you keep listening to my music if you hate it so much? It's like they're talking almost in a parallel type of thing. And I think that says a lot about today. I mean, just, what I call it is people hiding behind screens and having that false sense of courage that they would never ever say to someone's face because they don't really have that courage. But they say the most heinous and horrible things that you would never normally say to another human being, I mean, there's another person on the other side of that screen that has real feelings and gets affected by those things, So yeah, they're kind of talking about the same things.
Yeah, same position in and out of states. Happiness is such a foreign place. They so much different than I expected. You might hate the music, but you must respect it. All the hours writing and my time invested. Now the play's doubled, but I must address that. There are many times nobody heard the message. Had me second guessing if my life direction should rely on the music. I thought about quitting, like maybe the story was meant to be finished. I'm stupid for thinking my talent was different. I'll get a degree just to fit in the system. I walked into class, sat at a desk, put on my headphones and drifted away. I should be taking a test, but my only thought was to get in the booth to betray. The burning feeling in my chest. The reason my drive's different from the rest. The place where I sink deep into the depths of a mind so lost that I had to reset. Forget all the past, forget all the stress. I'm lucky to be here, another breath. Some people will judge and never accept that maybe this moment is right in my grasp. Give me a second to breathe, gather my thoughts. Genuine people are so far gone. Nice guy till you piss me off. There's a certain line you never want to cross. I've given enough chances, done playing games. Many people leave, but the pressure stays. If you hate the kid, but you press play. Every time I drop, your fan is crazy. Watch a strain to support all the moves that I make when the ones that I love wouldn't give me a chance. I got a few that have always been here. I got a vision you never will steer. The waves of the ocean do bring me fear. Drown out my sorrows and punch out the mirror till my hands start to bleed and I never know why. Why do I always feel deeply inside? Tell me why pain makes me feel more alive than my happiness does. Success is a pressure that brings me disgust. Like what's the point of getting bigger if there was no one you could trust? Took some time, had to self-reflect. Nothing good comes easy. Albums coming soon, go alert the press. In the studios where you'll see me. I got this burning feeling in my chest. The reason my drive's different from the rest. The place where I sink deep into the depths of a mind so lost that I had to reset. Forget all the past, forget all the stress. I'm lucky to be here, another breath. Some people will judge and never accept that maybe this moment is right in my grasp. I like the rain. It must be the noise of the comfort it brings. Maybe it's drowning the static and things in the attic that I just keep trapped in my brain. Hiding the fact that I'm broken in pieces and constantly searching for some sort of reason. I get me a goal, then I go out and meet it. The highs never last, I'm just numb to the feeling like I'm not enough all the time. Then ashamed of the person I'm being. Becoming someone I don't know on the regular. Shouldn't be normal, I win, but I still feel defeated. I'm always just running in circles, and honestly, I don't know what's going on. Hate it, what feel, but I learned how to deal with the feeling and not knowing where I belong. Someone go get me a medic, I think any meds, and I hear it from others, but just say forget it. I'm glued on my phone and I cope with the pressure of thinking my fans will all leave in a second. If I don't respond and I'm scrolling my life away trying to please everybody but myself. And everyone knows, but I chose to ignore it. I think that it's time that I do what is best for my health. I got this burning feeling in my chest. The reason my drive's different from the rest. The place where I sink deep into the depths of a mind so lost that I had to reset. Forget all the past, forget all the stress. I'm lucky to be here, another breath. Some people will judge and never accept that maybe this moment is right in my grasp.
I'm sorry, that one made me sad. I mean, if you really listen to the words, it's really... And Echoes was very similar, but, I mean, obviously shorter and less in depth, but to hear that from Elijah, because Elijah has always put out music that's kind of inspiring to people. He puts out music... He always talks about himself and his true feelings. And like I said, if someone is talking their truth, that's it. They've got me hook, line, and sinker, you know? And that's why I love him so much. But this one makes me sad for him because he has always kind of been a shining light for people. He tries to inspire people. And I've followed his career from the beginning. And he was that in the beginning, and I've kind of watched him. He's always talked about his depression and stuff like that, but he had a handle on it. And in this one, he kind of talks about kind of losing that and realizing the price of fame and how people that he loved, he realized didn't love him back and kind of betrayed him, and how yet there were some people that have always been there, just not all the people. But then he talks about spiraling, you know, and becoming a person that he doesn't recognize and he doesn't want to be, but he's still being that person. It's just, it's sad to me, you know? I've been there. You know, sometimes never shared with you guys, but I was at the height of my career, making a lot of money and being really good at what I was doing. I am a workaholic, and I was putting in tremendous hours, but I was making a lot of money. And I had to make a decision. I had to decide what I was going to do. And I reset my life. because I have expensive taste and I like nice things. I left it all behind for my mental health. I decided to just leave it all behind, the money, everything, and go for what my heart wanted rather than what my head was saying. I decided to follow my heart, and in following my heart and what I got into it to begin with for, I was making a fraction of what I was making before, but I was doing what my heart was telling me to do. And I found my happiness because I wasn't happy for a really long time. But also, I found that people who I thought were my friends, and even people close to me who I thought loved me, even family, didn't. So I get what he's saying, and it's a really hard place to be at. And right now, he's at the part where he's still in that place where he doesn't like who he is or who he's become, and he's at that money place, and he's at that maybe substance place, I don't know, but he's at that place where he needs to make a decision. It's a hard place to be. Yeah, I had to let a lot of people go in my life. It's a great song. It just made me really sad for you, that's all. I want you to find your happiness within all this. I want you to be successful because you're so extremely talented. But I also want you to find your happiness within it. And don't lose yourself, because you are a very, very special person with a very, very good heart. And don't ever lose that. I'm sorry I went on. I hope you guys enjoyed the song. If you are an Elijah Kyle fan, then I know you did. You guys have a fantastic day. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. And what else? Yes, it's all about love in 2020 and beyond. And as always, take care of each other because no one else is going to. Ciao.